Hello everyone, this is Farzana from Farzana's Law, and thank you so much for joining me today. In this vlog, I'll be sharing with you all everything that I basically did in the whole entire week as a trainee solicitor based in London. This is going to be my first ever vlog because since I have started becoming or I have been qualified as a trainee solicitor since the 2nd of September 2024, I decided that I should be doing more and more of these vlogs just because that I myself, I cannot find these vlogs myself on YouTube, and at the same time I feel like that the more I make content like this, the more it will inspire someone out there to pursue a career like this as well, if they are looking for someone who is doing that already. Just like what I've done with my LPC vlogs, obviously people have been saying that those were really, really helpful, and some people come back to me even today and they said that, you know, the LPC vlogs are very helpful because it's kind of like making them relatable to what they're basically feeling right now and resonating with what I was feeling at the time when I was undertaking the LPC degree myself. So this is why I decided that this is a good opportunity for me to really record and see the whole entire journey as me becoming from a trainee solicitor in London to a qualified solicitor, hopefully one day, inshallah, in 2 years' time. So in this week, obviously, I cannot really share with you all anything which is personal related to my clients or the details or any forms or reports or anything like that, just because I want to keep my clients confidential, and at the same time, I want to protect them because obviously when they come to me, they're giving them a lot of details about themselves, and obviously those cannot be shared on camera because that will be infringing their privacy and confidentiality. So what I decided that I'll be putting up all the clips and sharing with you all my whole entire week in form of kind of like a documentary style, and I'll try to discuss with you all everything that I've learned and what I learned and what I'm doing in the whole entire week, what was a reflection, and etc. and etc. So I hope that you enjoy this. So in this week, obviously I was given a couple of new files and I was dealing with them. Some of them are sale, some of them are coming up very, very soon. There can be a mixture of leases, lease extension, purchase, remortgage, etc. So I kind of have an experience with everything almost except leases so far as I'm recording this vlog, and hopefully inshallah one day I'll be able to deal with those as well, because generally speaking, dealing with leases and lease extension type of matters, they require a lot more time and a lot of more experience. So if you're a trainee solicitor, you will be expected to deal with, first things first, a sale matter, and then followed by a remortgage matter, and then a purchase matter. At least that's what basically how I was taught in this particular firm that I've been working on from the past 1 and 2 months, I believe. So, and at the same time, obviously, this is a path that is obviously different for everyone. Sometimes I do feel like in the office that I am quite lost. I don't know what I'm doing. And I do have the imposter syndrome in me, thinking that, oh my God, look at these people are doing so much better than me. They know so much more than me. But then I have to ground myself and remember that these people have been working here for about 5, 6, 10, 15 years in the field that I've just started as a trainee solicitor. So it's very important that I remind myself, and you also remind yourself as well, that just because you started something new doesn't mean that you have to know A to Z of that particular field necessarily, because the good thing about my job is that I get to learn something every single day. So I get fascinated by all the other things that I'm learning every single day. For example, one day I learned how to transfer a big chunk of money from one lender to another, and then how to complete a matter successfully, whether it's a purchase or a sale matter or a remortgage matter. And the best part is that whenever the clients come back to you and they say that, thank you so much for dealing with my matter, that's basically what makes me keep going in this job, because I feel like that whenever somebody is saving up so much, a lot of money to buy a particular type of a house, that there is a dream house, quote unquote, and they come to you and they're giving all that money to you, and then you're basically entrusted with that money that you will be doing a good job as a solicitor, as a potential solicitor or a trainee solicitor, to deal with the matter very successfully. That gives you that confidence that you're a very important person, of course, and that you are being trusted with something really big. Because I can imagine if I was a normal human being, I've saved up, let's say 50, 60, 70k for a house, and then I go to a solicitor, I'm entrusting them with the legal process. And me, inshallah, I'm trying my very best, inshallah, to become the best solicitor as much as I can, because just the way I want to be treated as a client with my case, with my matters. I want to make sure I'm doing the same and delivering the same, or if not better, to my clients. So hence why, if you're looking for someone who speaks English and Bengali as well, and is doing really, really well in her job, alhamdulillah, so far, and I'm learning, and as solicitors are also learning every single day, trainee solicitors learn as well. So don't ever think that a trainee solicitor is not really qualified to deal with any kind of conveyancing matter, because that's how you become a solicitor eventually. So if you are looking for someone, if you know someone, or if you are yourself looking to buy a property or sell a property, or remortgage property, lease extension, whatever that might be, and if you're looking for a good qualified solicitor or a good law firm that can look after your case really well, then do reach out to me at farzanaslaw@gmail.com. And I'll be more than happy to help you guys with your particular matter. And I'm trying to create a quotation template so that that will be helpful for you all to fill out all of your details really swiftly, and I'll be able to pass this on to my supervisor, and then we'll be taking on that matter from there on. And obviously another thing that I basically learned in this week was definitely the power of silence. Now, I've been working at this firm for about, I would say, 1 year and 2 months, I believe. So I have a lot of experience in working. I would say I've learned so much learning being in this law firm. So I know exactly how to navigate through different kinds of colleagues. And one thing that has definitely helped me is the power of silence. Like, do not be that kind of a employee that is always sharing their personal life with everyone, whatever happened to you during the weekend, whatever happened to your mother, what happened to you last week, etc., etc. And the reason why is not because you are guarded, it's just that some things are best kept secret and personal, and over undercooked desires and undercooked dreams, and as well as undercooked events, it should not be exposed, should not be kept, should not be spread around amongst colleagues, especially because colleagues are people that obviously you do see them every single day, but they're not your family or your friends. Remember that colleagues can never be your friends. And this is not in a rude way or something that, is a set in stone. Obviously, some people do end up becoming friends and they're completely okay with it. But always remember that they are working under someone just like you, like a supervisor. So whatever you say to them, they can go and say to the supervisor at any time and kind of expose yourself, especially if it's you gossiping against another colleague that works in the same field, same department as you. So it's very important that you are not wasting your time at work and talking about different colleagues and what they did, what they didn't do, and try to backchat about them, because that will come back to you sooner or later and it will not look good on you, I promise. So this is why I would highly encourage for you to make sure that you're using your silence, your, this time that you're actually not doing anything in the workplace. Try to create different ways of how to really improve this workforce, how to really improve this department. Because that's what's happened to me. I have stayed always quiet in the workplace, and I've only spoken when it's absolutely necessary, which allowed me to actually find the gaps in the department in this particular law firm. So then what I did is created this particular guide that has been really, really helpful when I went to do my training contract interview. And if you want me to discuss about that more detail, then I can obviously make a video about that at the interview questions in the training contract interview and stuff. But generally speaking, you have to stand out if you really want to get the edge, if you want to be the one that, the supervisor or your boss cannot live without. You need to be irreplaceable, basically. So these requires a lot of skills, a lot of attention, focus. So it's very, very important that you are making sure that you're finding the gaps in the law firm. And that's basically what's helped me. And what helped me most definitely was being silent as much as possible in the workplace, especially not sharing my personal life, my personal matters, whatever is happening to me at home. And obviously, this is my personal opinion, and through these vlogs, I'll share with you all more and more experiences of me working as a trainee solicitor in London. I hope that you'll be enjoying with me as well every single week, tuning in and learning something new as well. And I'm more than happy to share with you all any other experiences. And as well as if you have any video suggestions, ideas, then do let me know in the comments. And also you're more than happy, more than welcome to actually just email me at farzanaslaw@gmail.com if you need a quotation from me for any purchase or sale or a mortgage matter or any kind of matter that you have, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today in today's vlog, and I'll see you guys in my next one.